We're back at the 2019 PGA Show, and I'm delighted. It's my favorite interview of the year with Michael Bradley, talking about Scotty Cameron putters. He's a brilliant chap. But listen, it's all about Phantom X this year, and in this video we're running through the models. Make sure to check out our other video where we talk about the technology. But now, Mike, we're running through the models. Which Phantom X might be right for you? Take it away. Let's go run through the models, Mike.
Okay, we have 5 different head shapes. So starting with the 5. The 5 is a really redesigned take on our 5W shape. You've probably seen this in the hands of Justin Thomas. Justin has played a putter like this for a few years. He's just put this new putter into play in the past couple of weeks. So
he's not a bad player, is he?
No, he's a pretty good putter. So this gives you kind of a classic, traditional top line look, minimal alignment, but just a great tried and true head shape. This I have in my hand is the 5.5. Anytime we have a 0.5 at the end of our model numbers, it means we've got the low bend option. Now with that low bend, it increases the toe flow, so you can see how the toe's a bit more down there than a typical mallet. That's going to introduce more toe flow, more arc in the stroke. So if you're someone who wants a really face-balanced putter that's more about straight back and straight through, or really kind of maximum forgiveness, if you will, you just choose our mid-bend putters, which are, any of the putters 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want something that a little bit more of a field player's putter, a little bit more toe flow, swinging feel, go for one of the 0.5s.
Go for one of the 0.5s. Really good to know.
Okay, so the 6 now. Still sort of a traditional top line look, but we've introduced this long rail alignment that hugs the ground here. So we introduced this particular alignment with the 5.5M in the prior generation product. This has been popular on tour. We call it a dual alignment system sometimes because we have this 3-dot alignment at the sweet spot and then these 2 long lines that frame the ball. So very, very efficient alignment with still a fairly traditional look at address.
Okay, that's the 6.
The 7 is where things really start getting interesting. You can see now we introduce these long unbroken lines from the leading edge to the back of the putter head. So a lot of tour players in the past year or so have been requesting, hey Scotty, we'd love some lines that start right at the back of the ball. So no break for a top line, just lines immediately behind the ball to align with that are unbroken, unstepped, that go straight back across the putter head. So with that, the 7 is sort of that transitional head where we have some partial top line here visible. Some players like to align with the top line perpendicular to their shoulders. But then we've got these long continuous lines that kind of slope beautifully to the ground.
So that's a 6. That's a straight back, straight through.
This is a 7, and this is the 7, and this is the mid bend here. So that is absolutely more of a face balance putter, more suited to a straight back, straight through stroke.
Yeah, that one is for me.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, the 8. The 8 is all about alignment, 0 distractions. You can see this is a mallet with no top line now, and it's all about these long continuous lines. So if you don't want to be distracted, this is the putter for you. Very clean, very simple, very elegant, and great putter. It's also available in an 8.5. This is the 8. The 8.5 would have that lower bend,
so more
which would introduce
some
toe flow. Absolutely. And finally, the 12. Scotty jumped to the number 12 because he was inspired by the Ferrari F12, being a car that has sort of all the bells and whistles in it, all the technology in it. The 12 is our flagship model, and it's got the long continuous lines. It's got the rear wings. So prior generation product, we had removable weights back there, and it's very, very effective in increasing MOI, increasing forgiveness and stability in a putter head. What we found simply was that most players never changed them. So he thought, hey, I can do the same thing but work it into the putter head in a more elegant way. Each of these wings is actually 26 grams. So that's going to give a lot of stability out and back in the putter head. We've got the continuous lines. We've removed a lot of weight. You can look, if you see this putter close, there are these fine milled kind of holes in these wings. He's milled out metal wherever he can to relocate to the perimeter of the putter head. And that just makes it more stable and increases MOI.
And am I right in thinking that the 12 can't come in a 0.5?
Correct. The 12 comes just as a 12. It's really all about max forgiveness, max alignment, max stability.
MOI, squareness, stability.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Mike, that's been a brilliant run through of the Phantom X series. Thanks you so much for your time, as always. It's my favorite interview of the year. I'm
all right.
Be a bit biased here. Guys, make sure to check them out. We'll have them all on golfbitter.com. See you next year.
Sounds great. Thank you.